If you can't tell by my hair, it means that I'm sick. Yeah, I'm not feeling super great right now. I just went to the doctors. I'm not quite sure what I have. I've literally had to sleep like 10 to 11 hours in the morning. And I'm hoping that it's nothing too serious. Today I'm going to tell you two quick Grindr stories. These are stories that probably would not stand alone very well, like if I just made like one whole video about just one of these stories. So you get two today. So I was on Grindr. I think it was a white European dude that hit me up. And he was like decent looking. You know, I asked him where he's from. I honestly forgot where he said. And then he asked me where I'm from. And then I say, oh, like I'm from here. I'm from SoCal. And then he says, yeah, but what's your non-pretentious answer? I was extremely, extremely pissed at him. If you've been following with me and if you're like within the same mindset of me, like you know why that's fucked up, right? Like if you're not white, then there's like this default idea that, oh, you must have immigrated here. Americans are usually white. Why would I assume that you are an American as well, even though America is a very diverse place? Like, Yeah, prime example of racism within the gay community and, you know, in America in general. Nothing new. It does make me very conscious of like when people ask me that, and I definitely do my best to remind people online that I am American and that I'm also Asian and that those two things are not mutually exclusive things. Second story is actually recently. So again, on Grindr, dude who's like decently cute, he messages me. He says that he's visiting, he's staying with a friend, and he's really, really close by to where I live, like literally within walking distance, like literally a block away. So I was like, this seems convenient enough, like why not, let's do it. He asked what I'm into. I asked him like, oh, is it alright if we cuddle? If you watch my previous Grindr stories, then you'll know that I usually don't do anal with hookups. And he was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Literally it takes 2 minutes to walk to him, and it's like a pretty like nice looking apartment. I meet up with him and then he tells me to follow him. So he leads me like into a corridor. I assume that we're going to go like up to an elevator because, you know, he's visiting his friend, and I got the impression that his friend was not in right now. And so I would be able to go up and do stuff with him. Then he leads me into a bathroom, like one of the public bathrooms, like in the lobby area of his apartment. And he like proceeds to like unzip his pants. I immediately stop everything and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought we were gonna do it in a bedroom. What's going on? So it kind of turns out that he led me into a bathroom and I'm just gonna give him a blowjob because it was weird. He was just like, don't you want to blow me? And I'm like, don't we have like a bed? Like, can we have a bed or something? So then he was like, no, I can't do that right now. At this point, I was very, very uncomfortable. You know, like I was feeling like very unsafe, like I was in like this enclosed space with him. I got a little bit claustrophobic. I looked down because that's what I do because I don't like confrontation. And then I opened the door and I was just like, I'm sorry, I can't do this. And I walked out. I didn't even bother to like wait for a response from him. I just like very quickly like power walked out and back to my apartment. It's like, yo, I'm like 24 years old. I'm not in high school anymore. Like I don't need to be doing this shit anymore. Personally, I live in California and I know that you live in America too, and you don't come from like a rural part of it. It was like a super, super weird, jarring experience. And I was surprised, but then like afterward, I wasn't surprised because, as you know, I have so many horrible Grindr stories. Grindr is such a hit or miss place, you know, like you will either run into like super nice normal people, and then you'll run into people that just like don't have their shit together. Then you'll run into people that don't get like basic social courtesies of like interacting with people. It's weird. Yeah, that's my story. Thanks for listening. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to recovering. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I really, really appreciate you. As always, I genuinely do, even though it sounds like I don't right now. Please like and subscribe because it really helps out this channel. And please continue to support Standing Rock right now. And I'll see you later. Bye.